Oscar, we are sitting here just outside Staples Center, the venue where your statue is outside, the venue where you opened boxing back in 2000. Although it wasn't a loss, it was still a historic fight against Sugar Shane Mosley.
Yeah.
Here we are 2 decades later, and again, you're still fighting 13 years after retirement. Obviously, you're looking to pick up a win at Staples Center, something you didn't get a chance to do. How important is this fight for you, and the fact that you're doing it in Los Angeles?
Well, it's important. It's important for me. I'm seriously not doing it for anybody else. You know, I'm not doing it because I need, the attention, I need the money, I need this, I need that, the glory, this. I'm doing it because just the fact that I can put closure on this story that has been a freaking roller coaster. The fact that I can close that chapter myself and say that I did it my way is just it's monumental, and it's a story that has had a lot of ups and downs, and fortunately I have this opportunity, September 11th to just close it, and get some peace of mind, and diminish and fight those demons away, and just all that good stuff, all that I'm sorry, all that shit, I have that opportunity September 11th, and that's why I'm doing it.
You talk about the demons, Oscar, and you lived a hard 35 years as a professional. Here you are at 48.
Yeah.
How would you describe your 13 years in retirement? And are you in the different headspace that you're in now that is leading you to this comeback path?
A living hell. Yeah, living hell. It's been tough. It's been rough. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's been fucking tough. Only I know, how tough it's been. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's good times. There's good times with my kids and family and this and that. It's like okay, trying to balance life out 50-50, right, or 100-100, right? But I've been maybe like 70-30. Still holding on to this 30%, but 70 is like kicking my ass, living hard, living fast, living this, living that, and then you're not happy, and then you're not, it's living hell.
Was getting back into the ring and training, was it like riding a bike again, like you never forgot?
It's the difference is you have to take the bike that's not built out of the box and build it yourself first, It's like, shit, I'm not good at building bikes, But once it's built, then it feels like, okay, Then you see a few screws left over, because the aches and pains and this and that, But it's been a fun road, man, because to know my body, to build it back up, tear it back down, eating the right foods, going to sleep early, waking up at 5:30 in the morning, I missed that. I missed it, and it literally saved my life. Like when I say boxing saves my life, boxing really saves my life.
I see you're looking very physically fit. As a promoter, the grind is different, and now you're you're in training mode. What was the most you weighed during, just in retirement?
No, it was I wasn't that bad. I was I'm 180 now, but more muscle, less fat. So I probably went up to about I would fluctuate to 185, 186, 187. I wouldn't get past 190 because for some reason that number I said to myself, it's just like there's no return from that. But I had more fat. So now that I can convert the fat into muscle, so yeah, you look leaner, so yeah, I just feel really good. I miss that.
How would you describe your mental space right now? Because obviously fighting and training, it brings out a different side of you too. How would you describe it?
Yeah, I'm getting cranky now. I'm getting cranky. The last, we're down to about 2 weeks and a half. I'm getting cranky. It's that time of like, you know, you just like nobody can be around you. But what's saving me is that I'm doing it my way. I'm not training in mountains in Big Bear anymore. I'm not missing out on life anymore. Like I decided, let me do it my way. Let me train at home. I set up my beautiful gym out in the tennis courts, you know. I can see my huge estate. We're like on 5 acres. It's beautiful, you know. And all I can think about is Bernard Hopkins or Marvelous Marvin Hagler saying, "Well, the day you wake up with silk pajamas is the day that you don't train as hard." I'm training hard, man. I love it. I'm waking up at 4:30. I'm going to sleep at 8:30. I'm in bed already. Eating the right foods. I feel great. I love the grind, but the grind is now not as difficult. The grind is smart now, you know. Yeah, it's just training smart.
And we've been seeing it with the recent run of these crossover fights with boxing and MMA fighters. What is your perspective on fighting a mixed martial artist? Do you feel that boxers are just more supreme, more talented than a mixed martial artist? In the ring?
In the ring, yeah. In the boxing ring, it's an advantage. But look, let me tell you why I chose Vitor Belfort. I mean, the fact that he's an ex-heavyweight champion and has the most knockout streaks, whatever, But more importantly, I think he almost made the Olympic team for Brazil as a boxer. So he has experience boxing, you know? So it's that's the challenge for me. Knowing that he's gonna throw punches from different angles because of his UFC, but the fact that he knows how to box is gonna be a big challenge for me. So, because he's bigger. You know, I love challenges. I mean, what am I gonna do? Try to win a 7th division? Am I gonna try to win another world title? I mean, I have 10, 11. You know, one more is gonna change my life. I mean, no, I wanted something different, you know? And the fact that these crossover fights, I think are good for either sport, you know, it is a pretty good thing. Yeah.
How many fights do you foresee yourself in the future? Obviously, you have the more you wait, the harder it gets. So,
Sure.
How many fights do you want to capitalize on before you officially call it a career again?
Yeah, I want to do. If everything goes well, if I win, if I don't get knocked out or whatever, or my body feels good, like physically, and the timing is there, and I don't make a fool of myself. I want to do another one right away. Like I literally want to take a week off and then go back at it again, like right away. Train for another 5 weeks because I'll be in shape, and another one, and then Cinco de Mayo. I wanna challenge either Floyd Mayweather, and I was thinking, I think Felix Trinidad would be pretty cool. Those are 2 fights that we were robbed from, you know, from rematches. We just never saw them, and I was never part of it ever again. So if I can do that, that would be pretty cool.
And obviously you're still a businessman too, Oscar. You're still running Golden Boy Promotions. It's an interesting time for the company because your contract with DAZN is up. You're fighting on Triller. Could we see a potential move from Golden Boy to Triller anytime in the near future?
I mean, look, we've had a good run with DAZN. You know, they're staying in boxing. They're actually doing very well globally. They've been great partners. Look, the fact that we have options is always a good thing, but we have been able to establish a great relationship with DAZN, and you know, obviously Triller promoting my fight is different, and it's out of the box. But this is what I chose to do for my career, not for Golden Boy, but my career. So we have options. I mean, DAZN has been good to us, and you know, we'll just have to get to the table and negotiate and see what's best for the company and best for the fighters. That's all I want.
And lastly, the star of your stable, Ryan Garcia, he's been a little bit more vocal and as far as his return to the ring. coming out of his layoff from earlier this year. What do you have planned next for Ryan?
Yeah, well, I just learned that Ryan tweeted or sent an Instagram saying that 2022 is his year. So that, first of all, puts me at ease, because what Ryan went through with this whole pandemic, and you know the depression, and you know the personal problems, I can understand. You know, it was tough. It was difficult for everybody. It still is. I mean, I know people that have taken their lives. You know, so the fact that Ryan is now saying, okay, my year is 2022. I mean, hey, I understand him. Take all the time you want, brother. You know, and once you're ready, he's gonna take the world by storm. You have a lot of big plans for him.
So is it safe to say that he won't be fighting for the rest of the year?
If that's what he chooses, I support him 1,000%.
Thank you, Oscar.